Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Susan Marra with Dr. Marra's Medical Minutes. And today we're going to talk about neuroinflammation and CIRS in neurodevelopmental disorders such as autism, developmental delay, Asperger's, all those kind of things. So, you know that neuroinflammation is a result largely of infection. And CIRS, which stands for Chronic Inflammatory Response Syndrome, is the response of the body and of the cells to the chronic irritation of an infection or a mycotoxin. And the reason that this just came up is Dr. DeShore, Jody DeShore, she practices in New Jersey, is just completing a series of 4 papers on neuroinflammation and CIRS. And it's really, really interesting and not at all surprising given what we know. But there was one piece that I found to be left out, and that is what I call cytoskeletal restructuring. And another word for this might be cellular resilience or remodeling. And I liken it to what happens when you have a mold exposure. You get exposed to mold in your home. What happens? The mold just begins to proliferate, releasing mycotoxins, degrading the wood, degrading the materials, the building materials, and then you have to completely remediate, pull everything out, and then you have to rebuild. And the rebuild might not look exactly like the original for various reasons. Maybe things were too severely damaged. Maybe things had to be rerouted. I'm not sure. But I'm trying to draw the analogy to what is going on in the body when you have a serious infection like tick-borne illness or mycotoxin illness that sets up a chronic inflammatory response syndrome that just ravages the cells, not unlike what a hurricane does. And what do you see? A hurricane, right? Houses are just wiped out and debris is spread everywhere. So I think that is what is going on when we have these really serious infections in the brain. And so one of the things that I proposed in the MMI, the Microbes and Mental Illness forum with all the doctors, is that I think one of the things that's missing and we're failing to look at is the cytoarchitectural restructuring that happens as a result of chronic inflammatory response syndrome. And it's the way that the cells are resilient and how they rebound and how they rebuild. And obviously, the younger you are, the more likely that resilience is taking place. But I just think that there needs to be more discussion about the remodeling or the cytoskeletal restructuring or rearchitecture. And because I think it's very important, and I think that we're missing part of the healing equation by leaving that piece out. So I just wanted to leave you with those thoughts. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.